Hey guys, I'm Candy and welcome back to Candy's Locker Room. We have a lot to catch up on. Week 1 of the NFL is gone and week 2 is approaching. Well, has started already, and we have player fashion to catch up on. We have game recaps. We have some scores to talk about, and we have a couple of fights. Yes, some fights. I have to tell y'all about that, but let's get right into it. Okay, so let's get into these recaps. Y'all know I want to talk about the Texans and the Chiefs, the Cowboys and the Rams, and then we'll get into the first game of week 2, which was the Bengals and the Browns. Okay, so let's talk about this Cowboys and Rams game. A lot of people want to say that the Cowboys lost, and they did not. That's not true. The Cowboys simply didn't have just as many points as the other team. That's all. Okay, maybe they lost, but it was still a good game. They only lost 17-20, and I feel like it was just week 1. We need to give them a little bit more time to gel and get together. Let's not forget, it wasn't a regular offseason for the guys, and it also wasn't a regular training camp. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Cowboys look like under this new head coach that we have. Okay, now we're going to get into this Texans and Chiefs game again. I have a little laugh with it because I talked about them. I said that they had a horrible first game, which they did, but I really don't think that's going to be a reflection of their season, or at least I hope not. Now, I know that a lot of fans are upset that they lost DeAndre Hopkins, but does one man really play that much of a role in the game for that team? We'll have to see, but I want to see more. You know, Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson were both great quarterbacks, but Patrick Mahomes took that W home for his team, and unfortunately the Texans succumbed to their injuries. Will they pick it up in week 2? We'll have to watch the game Sunday and find out. I hope so. Okay, moving right along to week 2. The Bengals and the Browns faced off on Thursday, and the Browns got the W, which I didn't think was going to happen. I say that because they lost 6-38 in their first game, and it was a horrible game for them, but they turned it around on Thursday and won 30-35. That wasn't a huge difference in score, but it was a huge difference in plays. Baker Mayfield did way better this game. Odell Beckham picked it up a little bit. I am curious, are we ever going to see the Odell that we saw those first couple of years that he came into the NFL? Will he live back up to those standards? Can he do that with the Browns? Does he need to move to another team? I think that as long as he has a good quarterback, then he will be okay, and maybe we can see the old Odell, but time will tell. And there's also some trade rumors going on with him. So continuing with week 2, we have 14 games that are going to be played on Sunday. I honestly am interested in 2 of them. That is the Cowboys versus the Atlanta Falcons, and the Patriots take on the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle, Washington. And I think that is going to be a fan favorite to watch Sunday. I think I really want to watch that game because it's going to be interesting to see Cam Newton with his new team, a veteran, now take on Russell Wilson and his team, who's a consistent player. I want to see them battle it out. I want to see what team comes out on top, and this is going to be a close game, I feel. But Cam Newton cannot run the ball like he did against the Miami Dolphins. This isn't the same defense. This isn't the same team by any stretch or form of the word. So this will be a different ball game, but I believe it's going to be a good one. Tune in because I'm going to watch, and we are going to talk about my Cowboys now. My Cowboys will take on the Atlanta Falcons. Honestly, guys, I really want to see the Cowboys redeem themselves. They didn't do too shabby last week, but there's more to give. We have a couple of injuries, but I don't think that should stop us too much, except Smith is out, and I feel like whenever Smith is out, Dak gets sacked a lot, and let's hope that someone else on that O-line steps up and protects our quarterback. We'll see. Let's tune in together. Okay, I lied. There's one more game that I'm interested in seeing, and that is the Ravens taking on the Texans. I want to see if the Texans can redeem themselves too, because I feel like they're a better team than they showed us last week, and I want to see what they can do without DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, they're leaning on the guy, and he did have a record 14 catches with the Cardinals. I know the Texans coach was kicking himself in the butt. If not, he should have been, because the Texans could really use him. But we'll see if they need him as much as the fans think on Sunday. Okay, it's time for flag on the play. And yes, that is a Cowboys towel, of course. But this portion of Candy's locker room is who got down and dirty on the field. No, I'm not talking about tackling and all of that real football play. I'm talking about who threw some blows this week. Rashawn Evans and Jake Butt. Rashawn hit Jake in the face, y'all. Just punched him. Well, actually not in the face, the helmet. He hit him in the helmet and he got ejected from the game. He was on his way to the locker room. So, guys, why do y'all hit each other? Just catch him after the game. Catch him. Okay, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Don't catch him after the game. But y'all know they can't feel that, right? It's a helmet on. Come on, don't be punching. You probably hurt yourself in the hand, hitting him in the helmet. Just wait until he have it off. So the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. So what happened was Kirk Cousins came and jumped them. I'm just kidding. Okay, they got into a little, disagreement on the field. A few of the players just kind of pushing each other around, but nothing too serious. No one seemed to get hurt. Here's where things got interesting, y'all. Okay, come a little closer. Okay, somebody tried to snatch Cam Newton's chain. Yeah, he wasn't having it. He said the college park almost came out of him. Why y'all snatching people's chains? All of y'all are making millions of dollars or close to it, and you're snatching the man's chain, playing with him, and y'all gonna make the college park come out, according to him. I was kind of scared for whoever did try to snatch Cam Newton's chain. He was yelling all over his teammates, like, yeah. It kind of reminded me of Friday when old dude was like, man, my grandmama gave me that chain, but a little tougher, because he was yelling like, yeah. Who tried to take my chain? Don't y'all be messing with that man's chain. Come after y'all. Next, scuffling it out on the field, it was Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore. From what I saw, it looked like Marshawn started it. And, you can't just be pushing people around, especially that's bigger than you, and expecting them to take it all game. So, Marshawn, you can't be pushing people around that's bigger than you and not expect to get a cut under your eye. I hope you're better, but next time, stand down a little bit. It's time for Candy's Locker Room Hotshot of the Week. Hotshot of the Week is who I feel dressed the best for this week's game. I'm starting off with Derrick Henry from the Tennessee Titans. He not only said their names, but he wore their names as well. What do I mean? He wore a black suit with the names of victims of racial injustice written across the suit in white. It was very nice. He sent a really loud message with that, and that is one of my hot shots of the week. My other hot shot of the week is none other than Super Cam Newton himself. He wore a bright yellow suit with shoes. Written across those shoes was bam, bam. Okay, so on his Instagram, he posted, "Somebody stop me." If you are a Mask fan, you know that that is the notorious phrase that the Mask uses. So I assume he's putting a statement out there to everybody that ever doubted him. He's saying, somebody stop me. I can't be stopped. Okay, Cam, we see you. But also they said that they wanted to dress him in all yellow because it was like caution, beware. So we are going to look and see if he's living up to the names that these suits are giving him. Somebody stop him, the Mask, caution, proceed with caution. Let's see if he gets that name, Super Cam, back. Okay, it's time for Candy's top picks for his Sunday night football games. All right, so for the Cowboys versus the Atlanta Falcons, you already know I am taking the Cowboys all the way. Patriots versus Seahawks, I'm going to go for, I don't know, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks on this one. We're going to see. The Texans and the Ravens. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I do want to see the Texans do better, but I feel like the Ravens are going to come out with the victory. Let's see, the Broncos and the Steelers. I think the Broncos are going to edge this one in and win. The Chiefs and the Chargers. Chiefs easily, I'll say, will win over the Chargers. And my fifth pick, let's do the Giants and the Bears. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. As always, guys, I thank you for tuning in to Candy's Locker Room. I'm Candy, and please continue to check back with me. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me. Feel free to share my video, like my video, all of that good stuff, and don't forget to follow my Instagram. Thank you for tuning in. This is Candy again, signing out.